Happy fall, y'all. I'm here to give you your September residential market update. And if you haven't been keeping up with the market, basically it can be summed up into this title right here. The pandemic has finally reached residential real estate. All right, let's take a dive in right away. What you're looking at here is the number of home sales on the island of Oahu, and it includes the single family homes, condos, and townhomes. So if you have been keeping up with the market, it is no surprise that sales have decreased, which also means more homes on the market and thus more options for people who are actively searching for a new home. Now, if we compare September of last year to September of this year, single family home sales have actually seen a larger dip than condo home sales, which is interesting because over the pandemic, single family homes had a larger increase and a more drastic one for several different reasons. Now, sales even have taken a more significant dip since just this recent past August. And I'm sure the correlation has to do with higher interest rates. Not sure if you're tracking, but they jumped almost like 2 to 3% within these past couple of months. Now, let's move on to this graph. What you're looking at here is the median days on market. And once again, this is mixing single family homes with also the condos and townhomes. Now, where the days on market come into play, this is how long from a home actively coming onto the market receives an accepted offer and ends up closing as well. Now, in that in-between time, we call that pending. And now pending means you have that accepted offer, but you haven't closed yet. And pending statuses have seen dramatic falls caused by people canceling for X, Y, and Z reason by almost 44% for single family homes and almost 31% for condos and townhomes. That is 1 out of every 3 home is falling out of escrow, thus coming back active on the market. Now, both single family homes and condos have been sitting on the market longer, but regardless of the drop of new listings, there are still more options than we had from last year. Now, approximately there is a 44% for single family homes and an 11% increase of condos and townhomes on the market. And it all has to do with home sitting because we do not actually have as many new listings coming onto the market. So how is this affecting home prices? Well, here we are for the month of September. The median single family home price is 1.1 and the median condo price is right around that 502 mark. Just slight fluctuations there. I think it got up to 1.125 for the single family and we were just below the 500 mark recently. Now, overall, and here we are just individually. So here are the different areas on the island and their median sales price. Once again, this does combine single family homes with condos and townhomes. You can see Kailua is topping it out at 1.44. And then on the right-hand side, you're seeing the leeward side at about 550,000. Now, in my opinion, this is what this means. So with looking at historical economic patterns, the market was anticipated to be down in 2019 and 2020. Out here, we should have had a decrease in our market. But instead, mitigating measures were taken to offset the economic effect of the pandemic. So we are now seeing the recalibration and we are in a transition. That's the bottom line. For that, people have to get used to this change. And I can go on a whole nother route with that. However, as Warren Buffett once said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. This is most certainly a time of opportunity, I would say, over the next couple of months and year. If you want more information, by all means, this is my email. Reach out to me.